And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Nick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fun.
Kill a camera.
Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Good Improv Watches, the only show on the internet where we watch something stupid and you watch us watching that stupid thing. And as a special added bonus, we have somebody else watching something else just off camera here. So,
yeah, you won't see them, but they're watching it. It's completely unrelated too. Yeah. I think they're catching up on Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yes, and while they catch up on that, let's catch you up on all the unreasonable fun you've missed.
What fun have they missed? What's we got a point system going on. We got a bold and exciting competition happening. People are neck and neck with points, winning points left, right, and center. Who's currently in the lead point-wise there, Jordan?
Well, that's a great question, Justin, and I'd love to answer it for you. I'm imagining the spreadsheet in my mind. I'm visualizing it. And in my mind, Randy Zipday is in the lead.
All right,
That
Randy,
is
good job.
Jordan, I would say you have a beautiful mind on that one, because the answer is Randy Zipday is currently our current leader.
Okay, all right. Well, who's third? Did you have the spreadsheet there, Dan? You know who
That would be
third
the
place is?
Improv Boost.
Oh,
Boosted it
all
up
right.
all the way into third place.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
The mystery
All right.
man behind the Improv Boost is one David Escobedo.
Oh, all right. Well,
Ooh.
I like that name. That's a cool name. You know what? I think David in the Improv Boost, I think because they're third and they're trying, and I respect that, and I always go for an underdog, I am going to award them a bonus 20 points.
20 points for the Improv
20
Boost,
points right now for the Improv Boost. Right now. Yeah.
That's incredible.
propelling
Now,
them into first place.
There
wanna
you go.
incentive for our competitors who are toughing it out on the leaderboard. I want
Yeah.
to talk about prizes for a second. Now, there's some incredible prizes that we have in store.
Oh, yeah. Big prizes.
You
Big
take points.
prizes.
We finally hit that finish line. Oh golly. You're going to
Yeah.
get something that is worth its weight in gold.
That's right.
Solid gold.
Without revealing too much, I want to say that one of the prizes is related to our Denim M music video.
Oh,
Okay.
So there's an actual prize. We're not just bullshitting here. There's an actual thing we're going to give somebody.
An actual prize. I'm talking about a box full of denim that was used in the actual video shoot.
Wow.
Because my
Wow.
wife is pestering me to get rid of it, and it has to go somewhere. So it's going to go to one of the top 3 on the leaderboard.
Probably that improv thing, because I just gave them that extra 20 points. So they're going to walk away with that denim, unless you guys pull up your socks and start playing the game seriously and
Well,
get winning
that's-
some points.
That's a really seriously good prize, Jordan, I would have to say, because not only can you recreate the famous all denim look from the video, you can also create the other all denim looks from the video that exist.
That's
So
right.
you'll be able
Any
to
look
create
you
the
want.
all denim looks you like.
Yeah, so
some,
Thursday comes around, make sure you get your one-word suggestions in so you
Yep.
can collect
Yep.
points. And then you'll have a chance at winning that box of denim.
that's right. Or play one of our many bonus games, which we will announce when we think of them arbitrarily and capriciously.
And nobody's done it yet. If somebody gets an unreasonable fun tattoo,
Oh, that's right.
1,000 points.
How many points now?
1,000.
1,000
Wow.
points. If you get under hashtag unreasonably fun tattooed on your person and prove it to us and show us the tattoo. An extra 1,000 points. Are we authorized to give that many points away, Jordan? So are we going to get a call from the people upstairs who we work for at Good Improv headquarters?
Yes, Good Improv headquarters has called us many, many times, and they've authorized the distribution of those points. They've reached into the points, and they've said you can have them.
Seems kind of like that will cause points inflation of the point where that
points will be
worth
I don't think
literally nothing in the end of all.
I don't think this point system. I don't think this point system is feasible in the long term, like economically.
But in the short term, I'd like to award Randy Zip Day 5 points.
Oh yeah, good job, Randy. Good job.
Those are top fan points because Randy's got that top fan badge, so he's going to get points anytime we decide.
It's going to go to a top fan. If your name is next to that badge, it may go to you.
Yeah, that's right. And how do you get that badge? You
got to earn it.
You got to earn it. That's right. So again, pull up your socks, guys. Everyone who wants a top fan badge, you better get playing the game. Get your head in the game, guys. Come on.
Here.
Top fans only. All right, what are we watching today?
Yeah, this show isn't just for talking about our fabulous point system.
Our amazing game we've got going.
No, it's also about watching stupid movies. Today we're watching something called Concrete Hell.
Oh.
That's right, not cement hell. This is concrete hell.
That's right. Is it listed as cement hell in the description?
No, it's just sometimes people conflate concrete and cement.
Okay, that's fair.
Very different. They're as different as WWF and WCW.
See, I thought concrete hell, like it was like as opposed to abstract hell, like grammatically. That's what I was thinking.
We're really locking down what it actually is.
Concrete hell. That's right. That's right. But this is a prison movie, if I'm not mistaken, a Canadian-made prison movie.
That's right.
For those not aware, there's a certain genre of movies where it's, you get women in prison, and there's sexy shenanigans happening, usually like some abusive kind of behavior that apparently you're supposed to find erotic.
Which
Linda Blair made one of those. Was she in Canned Heat? She made one of the girl who was in The Exorcist.
The Exorcist. That's right.
She couldn't get work in like mainstream movies, so she did like B movies, and she made one of these prison movies. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, because people thought she was possessed by a demon and sent her death threats, and she couldn't get work because people don't know what fiction is, apparently. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, I'm glad that her career had a turnaround there. If you kind of look at it from the point of view of going from on top to being on the bottom is a good move.
That's right. That's a lot more time on her hands,
Right. Okay, well, let's get to where we watch these movies.
Okay.
And watch this movie.
Okay, let's do it. Whoa. Let's just start. Look at that.
Hey, you made it just in time for the movie.
Hope we didn't miss anything. It seemed like it started before we got here.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, so good. Hey, he just butted in line. Is there dialogue here, or are we?
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Oh, she looks nervous.
They're pushing in.
Uh-oh. Is this an airport? Is there a bomb? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be hearing stuff.
Yeah, I think we are too. Let's see if we can figure that out.
Unless it's a very avant-garde movie.
Well, maybe this is a way we can get around YouTube censorship.
Just watch every movie silent. With subtitles. Oh,
there we go. That solved it.
Anything to declare?
Yep. My House of the Dead. It's like this artifact from the Festival of the Dead. And,
Off you go.
I don't know if you had to declare that. That was just a souvenir. It's not like it was like, jerky or anything. Okay, so one of these guys is going to get arrested and go to a prison.
Right over the edge. Really stupid.
You said to declare.
Oh, he convinced her to smuggle stuff, I bet.
How? How is it like a 10-year-old?
Really, really stupid.
I'm sorry, okay? Anyway,
Next time you smuggle it
it's okay.
in your butt.
Okay?
There's your daddy, Al.
This is probably how she gets caught to go to ladies' prison in the first place.
I would guess. Yeah.
Why don't you
I mean, she's you know, I'm nothing against this woman. She looks fine, but she just seems a little old to be playing the going to a prison in a horny going to prison movie. Perhaps this movie is meant to be serious.
It's got a Jay Leno thing going on with her hair there.
It's based on this.
Where's Billy going?
Just a silver spot there in the center.
That's right.
Yeah, where's Billy going?
Sit down.
Billy?
Wait a minute, miss. Sorry, miss, you go that way?
What?
Baggage inspection?
Baggage inspection.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Billy.
Please, miss.
There's gonna be real trouble now.
Yeah.
A girl like you trafficking in coke? I find that.
Yeah. I'm a Pepsi man myself.
Kids or anything?
The CPIC's clean as white. There's no record whatsoever.
Look, Allison, we know he put you up to it. So why don't you save yourself a lot of grief and tell us his name?
His name's Billy. And they both seem to know him. Like both her and the other guy seem to know him. Because he even said, "Where's Billy?" The guy said, "Where's Billy going?" Yeah, I think this is an actual prison movie. I don't think this is like a horny prison movie.
Well, then what am I gonna do with this damn erection, Justin? You want to tell me that?
I don't know. Start watching The Sopranos, like the guy in the corner there.
The title A8 just stone beat hell.
Yeah. One of those alternate title movies.
All right, really hitting it, you know, like a little on the nose there with the blues singing while driving to prison here.
Eagle flies on Friday.
Written by Judith Thompson.
Saturday I go out and I
And Sig Gerber executive producing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does some good stuff.
my day.
The Gerbster. Okay, ran out of lyrics there, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna really workshop that. The ending.
You care for my coat?
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you anyway.
Okay.
She seems really calm. She's obviously been, you know, in the system before.
I think so.
Look. Get it? You can call me Donkey.
I'm Allison.
Not a bad handle. You should hear the one my family hung me with. Ooh. I'll never tell them. My brothers would kill me.
If you told your name?
So how long you in for?
It's a secret name, Dan, because once they know your name, they have power over you.
I guess
Haven't you
so,
ever
hey?
read The Wizard of Earthsea, Dan?
Drugs.
Oh. This your first time in. You
I was in for killing a guy last week, so.
feel like a rat for doing it to your family, huh? Don't worry. They'll get over it. My family.
Yeah, they'll get over it. I'm here every Wednesday. Like, what? Like, how often is this woman here in prison? She seems really your first time. It's not a hotel.
It's quite good for hellhole. Hellholes try harder. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, really? If you
Every
friends, you make it through smooth.
And do you have a song for every aspect of prison life, or?
Find your friend.
Yeah.
shower. Mm-hmm.
Then, honey,
Hitting the top bunk. Bow, wow, bow, 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 bow. She thinks she's in a musical. Well, looks like an all right place. A little pretty inviting. What was the alternate title of this movie? What did it say?
The girls that have them out of our
Just stone.
Something of
That's right.
stone.
Turning to stone. Turning to stone.
This is for women, so this means that they have couches in their bathrooms.
Oh, is that what's in the ladies' bathroom? That's nice.
I hate that.
2.5. I guess everybody missed me, huh? And they tell me I'm such a dangerous person.
Turning to Stone, directed by Eric Trill. Eric Till also directed A Muppet Family Christmas.
You can put anything you like on the wall.
In for this one. Eh?
For your privacy, okay? Lights out 11.
And he also directed Red Green Duct Tape Forever.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Dunkers.
Oh, and the Pit Pony. I remember the Pit Pony. I remember that on CBC.
The Pit Pony.
Pit Pony.
Did you get the
It was about a pony that worked in the mines.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jordan, you are not coming through, my friend.
Or is he coming through in such a sophisticated way that we can't understand him?
He's evolved in his communication skill.
It's not Smith.
What do you mean?
Nope.
What'd she do? Kill 3 husbands?
About crank up that gain on the old Steinberg there.
Yeah, it's up all the way, man. What if I switch Smith to Stein? Let's see what this will.
Hi there.
Give it a try.
You okay?
What's that? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
What you eating?
Okay. Some sort of voice meter issue. We'll sort that out after the show.
Yeah, you're still coming in very quiet, but that's neither here nor there. We'll figure that out later.
Read that?
Okay.
You know what I liked? How he knew so much about fish. I mean,
How's that? That better?
That's
better.
much better. Yeah, what happened there?
I just turned the gain up a little.
Oh, the gain. I thought we'd already pinned that. So,
Holy crap. So remember Billy from the earlier scene there?
yeah.
That was Paul Gross.
Really?
The Mountie from Due South. That was Paul Gross.
Wow.
down east out.
Paul Gross is Billy.
I mean,
Huh.
So he was either undercover or before he returned to the RCMP, he was living a life of coke smuggling joy.
this is.
Yeah, his nice billowy hair there. Yeah, he later becomes a Mountie.
Is that right? I wondered where you wanted me to put this to Sarah, that poem.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'll be seeing you. And I hope you get a good night's sleep, okay?
Everyone seems to like know each other here, and like, is this a system where you can just go to prison for a bit and then go out and then come back? Like, is that how this is working? Where it's like, okay, so we'll let you out for a bit, but then you got to come back and you can serve your sentence in like sections?
Yeah, it does kind of seem that way, doesn't it?
Is that a thing?
When you look at me, I turn to stone.
How am I coming through now? Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
I could turn you to stone.
Oh, there's the title line.
Yeah, turn you to
That's right.
stone.
Take
Like
that,
Clash
lady.
of the Titans.
Or like Lot's wife. Pillar of salt.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
Well, at least that's useful because salt is useful.
Where's my money? Give me back my $200. Give me back my $200. It's my money.
Just having
As,
a nightmare
as
about that
prison,
time they lost $200.
Prison nightmares go. That's not that bad.
Hello? Pardon? Are you talking to me?
It's my money legally, sir. He took it. He took it.
No, I don't think she's talking to you. There's a couple hints there. She used the word "sir," for example,
It's mine.
and she's clearly delirious.
It's mine.
Might just be having a dream.
Yeah, I would just. That's what I would assume.
Excuse me. Were you addressing myself?
Yes, Hamalovich.
No, guard, she wasn't.
I have a Christian name, and you will call me Coral or Mrs. Hamlovich. Preferably Mrs. Hamlovich.
You just keep it quiet or I'll charge you.
Charge me with what? I'm already in prison.
I am a human being, not a light. Not a light.
That's a matter of opinion, Hamalovich. Now keep it down or you're charged, you hear?
Keep it down or you're charged, you hear?
Charge $200.
The exact amount of your nightmare.
I get you alone in the tunnel and I smash your face. You hear me? I smash your face.
Seems reasonable.
Might get to see a Hell in the Cell match here.
There you go.
Introduced.
That's funny. In prison, like the only place they can not fight is in the cell. Outside the cell is where they got to get out there to rumble.
That's right.
Hey, I got a funny story about that. Because I'm a Mackenzie, eh? And one day we had a couple of people over to our house named McCampbell. And when they told their name, my great uncle from Scotland, he stood up and he goes, "I'll ne'er speak to a Campbell." And he walked right out of the room.
Yeah, that's a very Canadian prison story. that's
Mother, though, she was fit to be tied.
Right. I've heard that somewhere, that Mackenzies don't like Campbells because of some...
The longer this movie goes on, the more I'm glad it's not a horny prison movie.
yeah. Not the cast that
Tell me about the class.
that they would normally hire for such a thing.
I'm still holding out hope here.
Thank you, I really appreciate that, but I have some work to do.
What work? You're in prison. Like license plates? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, half-town lady.
This looks like
That's
a
right.
very like she smuggled drugs. I mean, you'd think it would be a more intense prison than this. It looks like it's also doubles as like a mental health kind of place.
Yeah. If you can cover up the bars with curtains, it kind of defeats the purpose.
There we go. There's Paul Gross.
That was Paul Gross, yeah.
Yeah.
Alice.
Hi. See, it's not so bad, is it?
No, it's, well, it's a hell of a lot better than that county jail.
Guess what? They're going to let me tutor a class in English.
Good.
So I'm not getting what the dynamic is. So that guy knew who Billy was. Her and Billy seemed to be like a romantic couple in those pictures. And then he convinced her to smuggle drugs, and then he's like, well, that's it. And he's out of there.
Like being in a boarding school.
Yeah. Somehow Billy got away scot-free.
But he didn't even take he didn't take the ones with the drugs. So what's like...
Now promise me you're not going to worry.
Well, I can't promise.
So the way I see it, she owes Billy a bunch of drugs then.
Great.
Yeah, like, what was Billy's plan?
Okay. Quite bad, actually.
Well, I'll have to smuggle in some of your favorite foods for you.
How's Malisander?
No, he hasn't come out of the basement yet. You know, dog.
The whole family is smugglers. She's smuggling
guess.
drugs. He's smuggling food.
Allison, what's the matter?
You shouldn't be
I'm in
talking to
fucking jail is the matter. What do you mean?
Dad, I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I can.
I have to be here for 2 more days. I just think I could do it.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, she thought she was getting a prison sentence, but it was a prison paragraph.
They haven't hurt me.
That's right.
They just... Well, they talk, Dad. They talk about cutting people.
God, where's Matlock when you need him?
It was nothing.
Still in the bathroom.
And me. They all hate me already.
Well, maybe you weren't so aloof, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
I say policeman. This morning I said policeman, and they all laughed and whistled and said I must be an informant.
Yeah, it's police officer now, ma'am.
That's
We're
right.
progressive.
And one girl said if I was. Well, she took this
So next time, smuggle marijuana, not cocaine.
Yeah.
That was your trick. That was your thing there, right?
Mistake number one.
Allison, listen to me. Would you please change your mind and tell him about Billy?
Dad,
I don't know what it is you saw in him.
Dad, I told you nobody put a gun to my head. I did this.
Well, just that once, but that was like a role-playing thing.
Please don't mention Billy again.
I'd mention the shit out of Billy. Clearly, he was planning to let her take the rap for it. But I mean, did he get any drugs into the like what? Was she the decoy drugs, but he had most of the drugs?
Maybe.
I'm not understanding how this plan worked.
That must be what it was. Decoy drugs.
God. That's why Billy became a cop. Became a Mountie instead, because he wasn't very good at crime.
So stupid. So stupid.
Uh-oh.
This is like Shutter Island without all the intrigue or all the men.
Yeah, exactly. Shawshank Redemption without, like
Your activities are causing...
without good acting or characters we care about.
What activities? Business activities. When did you hear that? Yesterday. Bet you $100 they're gonna do something about it. You're on. When? Thursday or Friday.
Uh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, Joni Mitchell.
Hi. I'm Allison Campbell, your new neighbor.
All right. I mean, we don't usually do that here in prison, but hi.
I just borrow a cup of sugar. Yeah.
Yeah, cigarettes and.
Yeah.
I was just wondering about weekend visits. Are they different?
Well, I haven't had a visit in 4 years, so I couldn't really tell you.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
No friends, huh?
Yeah.
Probably kept forcing him to listen to the guitar.
Is that because
That's right. That's right. Just like, oh, hold on. I got this new song I'm working on.
Very long.
The visits tapered off when she started learning.
You can't afford $900 to come and sit around and talk to me. Can your people?
No. No, not really. God. How do you stand it?
I don't. I play guitar incessantly and
All right.
murder people.
17, 18 pages. And I get them too all the time. It's almost better in a funny way. Because you can say things in letters that you wouldn't say face to face, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
She's lying. She doesn't know.
Good they got an actress that could really carry this whole movie on her shoulders like this.
Yeah. Just dynamic and interesting.
Here we go. Some action.
Yeah, we got some running at least.
Being a women's business, I'm assuming she's running to do the laundry.
Well, there would be a lot of call for That's kind of true. In a women's prison, it's laundry, it's kitchen.
Yeah. It's all... It doesn't look like their pursuers can run quite as fast as she can. They're a little more out of shape.
A little older. You know what? Let's just say she got away.
Yeah. We'll just say we beat the shit out of her. Leave it at that. And safe.
say nothing.
What's going on?
I'm getting out of here. I'm going in a seg.
Oh, okay.
Segregation.
Are they allowed to let you leave like that? That's nice.
I bet her heart's beating like a frog in a dog's mouth.
Beaten like a frog in a dog's mouth.
Is that an expression?
Oh, sure, you hear it all the time.
That doesn't seem like very sensible footwear for a woman's prison. They let you bring your own clothes? I thought the inmates had to wear specific things.
Even the hair, she's got a real Holly Gennaro from Die Hard thing going on there.
Jarvis, open up! Open up! Open!
Oh, here comes Matt Maud.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're letting us down and we're not going to forget it. Who do you think you are?
I like that she'll beat her down physically, but she won't say the word fuck or something like that. Who the crap do you think you are?
Dear gosh, well, it is a Canadian prison, Dan.
True.
Maybe sing some blues on your ass.
Chris Penn's really upset here. What the heck is going on?
So Allison Campbell was sentenced to 7 years after trying to smuggle drugs into Canada. So she has to be here for 7 years, apparently. So this is a pretty harsh sentence.
Oh, this is based on a true story?
No, well, I don't know. That's the plot to Turning to Stone on Letterboxd here, and it goes on to say this hard-hitting film tells the story of how she survived the prison system. So we're watching a hard-hitting film here.
We just seen it.
Thank you a million for helping out yesterday.
It's okay.
Thank you a million for helping out yesterday. Do you mean thanks a million? What are you... Have you not heard that expression before either?
This is why you were searched, because you don't talk like normal people.
Please, look, I'm in on a dope charge.
Okay. For you, Allie? I'll put her away.
What were they going to do to that girl?
Probably a coat hanger. That's what they use.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, you just asked.
Have such power.
Don't ask then.
Ways, means.
What time's lunch? That's probably about. I don't want to hear it.
Just wait. They're going to be offering you protection soon. But it's the kind of protection that the mafia offers on the stores. You pay up or you blow up.
I don't know how I'm going to cope. I mean, I can't even say screw or joint, much less handle people like Lena. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You just remember, nobody in here does you a favor for nothing.
We're kind of like the real world.
Do I owe you something?
Who, me? Nothing. Never.
So you do a favor for... You just contradicted yourself.
I wouldn't trust that for a minute.
You see? I don't play that way. I called the bluff. Oh, yeah.
What bluff? They literally will physically assault you if you don't do what they say.
Then they beat me again, and I still said no. Honey, when you ain't
yep.
death, you ain't scared.
That wasn't a bluff, lady. They were serious. So let them beat you up a couple of times.
Their level of seriousness.
Yeah, let them beat you up a couple of times, and then they'll just get bored and leave you alone.
A girl guide who don't ask for nothing. Say, anybody ever tell you you got a down east dose?
Oh, okay. She's asking for something in return.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think we found out what she's looking for.
Yeah. And you know what? In this kind of situation, maybe just, maybe that's what you look for. Look for a tough girlfriend.
No. Nope, never did. Males are male, right? Hey, Mart.
You know, if an incel wants a date, they could look incels.
There you
Women's
go.
Ladies prison.
cells.
Wow.
Hot just now wouldn't be no good to get caught.
How long you want me to keep him for?
Till I ask for him back. How's that?
I occasionally do some work near a women's prison.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and I often joke to one guy that he should go there to get a date, you know, because he's a lifelong bachelor, he is.
Yeah.
And has it ever worked out for him?
No, I don't think he's ever tried.
You're eligible.
Do you ever park your car outside and just like get short shorts and just like start seductively washing your car?
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, free show.
Get your parole application in before 2 weeks or you miss your August board.
Get your unreasonable fun right here, ladies.
Already started it, Dad. Don't worry.
You know, we should see if we can book the women's prison for entertainment for this holiday season.
Time.
Yeah.
And make a comedy album like Johnny Cash did, like San Quentin, and that's a good
I like
improv,
that.
please.
Right.
Please, St. Albert Women's Prison Penitentiary.
Read, think, and read.
I'm sure they could put us in a cage within the cage, so
Yeah.
we'd be protected from the vicious women.
By 2 levels of cage.
Did I?
Right.
Are you okay?
Laugh cell match.
Okay, fine. Still looking for a job in the department for you. Are you really?
I'm fine, Dad.
I'm sure if she just said, okay, it was this guy Billy, and this is what happened. I started seeing him. He convinced me to smuggle this stuff. She'd be out of here in like, a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
Letters. Is this your letter? Yeah. It's to Dwight Michael, my son. Did I tell you? He's 7 years old.
Yeah, you told me.
And his
How long
name is-
you been in here? 8 years.
What do you want me to
Well, I was
Dwight, Mike got both
You could-
names from The Office.
Dwight Michael, yeah.
to mail.
I didn't know The Office was so popular in 1985 when this movie was made.
I don't know. I think maybe they're reading my letters, and there's a lot of personal stuff in there.
Are you taking some of those pills that lady asked you to hold? Because she just asked you to hold them.
that.
It's really irresponsible of you to start taking them.
I was just wondering if your dad could mail it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. He loves doing stuff for criminals.
I can't. I mean, I'll be glad to later when I get visits from friends and stuff, but right now my dad's the only one visiting me, and I'm sorry, but I've just put him through so much, and
So you can't ask him to just drop a letter off at the post
Nope.
office.
Put him through too much already.
That's a bridge too far. Dad, would you mind mailing this letter for me? You just need to put a stamp on it.
God, that's it. I'm out of here, and I'm never coming
Yeah,
back.
Never coming back again.
Marcy.
And I think that Hulk image is copywritten.
And a Smurf, too.
And a Smurf. Copyright.
It's okay.
Oh, man, I sure wish I didn't rape those 5 kids. Then I could have gave this letter to my son myself. Now, when like dude pedophiles go to jail, they get beaten up and beaten to death often, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if the same thing is true of lady pedophiles that go to lady
I
prison.
think it's extremely rare to have a female pedophile. I don't even know if that's like a thing of any relevance that you know
Well,
what I
they've
mean?
been happening
Like, I
more
don't
lately.
think-
They've been happening more where the ladies are going with the kids now for the teachers.
Oh, really?
You know?
Because
All those teachers.
that's different than a pedophile, though. That's like a
Yeah.
female teacher who's having sex with a high school student.
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? Or like junior high. Like that's like statutory. That's not.
Yeah,
That's not
okay,
a pedophile.
fine.
That's different than a pedophile.
What to you is a pedophile? Justin going after babies?
Well, going after like preteens and lower. is a pedophile, as far as
agree
I'm
with that.
concerned. Like women who like, well, she's a high school teacher and she had sex with like a 15 or 16-year-old. That's different. That's like a. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but it is. There is a difference there.
I feel like the jail population doesn't make the distinction. It's like, hey guys, stop beating that guy up. He actually had sex with a 14-year-old. Oh my God! Sorry, sir. Brush him off.
Okay. Get her. What else?
Oh, they're searching for those pills that she asked the musician to hold.
Yep.
Up to the segregation area with Sally in her canteen. I can't prove it, but
Somebody else in the canteen rounds to segregation, and we'll just keep on watching her.
Maybe if you had better security, they wouldn't get the pills into the prison to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pills in the prison pipeline.
I want more searches, more strip searches, more cavity searches. Stop these pills.
I mean, they're just Tylenol. I don't know what the big deal is.
In defense of pills, like if you're willing to take them after they've been in someone's ass, they must be pretty darn good.
Good pills. Good quality pills.
I got a cavity search once by my dentist, and I said to him, I don't have any teeth in my ass.
And he said, I have news for you, Jordan. Yes, you actually do. You have a rare medical condition. This part is actually the mouth of your Siamese. What you thought was your ass is actually the mouth of your conjoined twin.
So I've been pooping out the mouth of my conjoined twin this entire time.
That was the first draft of the dark half.
Yeah. And the only part of the brain that his is connected to is the taste part of the brain. That's all he can experience.
I don't know. 23 hours a day in this box. I'm really in a bad headspace. All I do is think about different ways of killing myself, and that's not very nice, is it?
Oh, we got 7 years of this, guys. Oh.
On a long movie.
What is the plot of this movie so far? I'm in jail.
I think it's just her trying to survive. I think it's just we're just supposed to watch her surviving in prison and the relationship she begins to build and the challenges she faces. I think this is it. I think we're watching the plot. This is it.
That's really disappointing. Like all good prison movies have that, but then they also have a plot on top of it.
Yeah.
Come on, tell me.
Right, like Midnight Express.
Or what's it? The Longest Yard. You know, where they play a football game.
Right.
Maybe they'll play a game of tag or something.
Yeah. Escape Plan.
Hey, you really picked the good friends, eh?
What do you mean?
Well, let's just say that when Donkey has a crush on a new girl, she has a way of getting her way.
Oh.
Well, if you'll excuse me.
And you know about her girlfriend Sharon, what she's in for. Kicking a guy to death with her bare feet.
Wow, bare feet? That takes a lot of kicking. Like I could see like shoes on.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
You usually say, you beat a guy with your bare hands. You don't usually say you kicked a guy with your bare feet.
With your bare feet. If I'm kicking a guy to death, I'm putting on some sort of sensible footwear.
Like boots of some kind.
Ladies do it different.
Yes.
Jack of Hearts, though.
Kneeing a guy to death with her bare knees.
Ah, that's so idiotic.
Allison, you pass it. Hi. I'm off to class. I was just going to ask the guard to open the door.
Allison, there's no such thing as guards. They don't guard. They just keep the jaws shut so as fireflies don't get out. And B, you don't talk to screws.
You know, I know that she's like hitting on her to like, hey, I want you to be my new girlfriend and stuff. But she is giving her like some solid advice while she's in here, right? So it's not like she's getting nothing.
Yeah.
Now, what can I do for you?
Dunkirk, I just want to go to class.
Did you call her Dunkirk? Like the Christopher Nolan movie?
Yes.
I think it's
Thought it was
more
Ducky.
known as like the site of a famous battle from World War One than a Christopher Nolan
no, I'm
movie.
pretty sure
but-
the Christopher Nolan movie came first.
That's not what you think it is.
It's actually much worse.
Beauty pictures.
Erotic art. I happen to find the female form very beautiful. That's
To me,
why.
it's pornography. Duncan.
Which is so much worse than dope smuggling.
Yeah. You know, maybe just cut this woman some slack. She's been quite nice to you, you know?
Last night I had a dream that we were swimming in the ocean and it was ice.
Deck of cards!
Will you melt down?
Deck of cards.
Dream.
Ooh, that's solved. That diffused the situation.
You know what you're doing, do you?
I'm just trying to go to class.
Listen.
Is this Dunkirk's old girlfriend?
I guess.
6 years. If I get you alone in the tunnels, it's like I got a gun inside my head and I just don't know when it's going to explode up. Look.
Well, wouldn't that kill you? The gun's inside your head.
Yeah, that's a horrible place to hold a gun.
I'm not like you. Prostitute. Your mom was a whore, just like my mom. Only she turned her tricks on.
I don't believe you've even met my mother.
It's just a bizarre movie.
I'm just trying to go to class. You know what? I'm not going to class. I'm going back to my room.
I gotta say, women's prison, at least as depicted in this film, is far less violent and horrible than a man's prison.
Oh, there's a certain psychological, you know, yeah, but
Sure.
yeah, I think men in general are just, we're just awful. I mean, not all men, surely, but like a lot of us are just really horrible. And then you put us in like a prison type of situation, and that just escalates.
Yeah, there's been a lot fewer rapes than you would have seen in a male prison by this time.
You remind me of my daughter after her first day in grade school.
What does that mean?
Why are kids so mean, Mom? Well, they are. And when you do believe it, you can come to me for help. Just like she did.
And then she didn't pay up, and I beat the shit out of my daughter. Uh-oh. Poltergeist hallway. Doesn't seem good to have a long, unbroken hallway with no security cameras or guards in a woman's prison. In a prison at all.
Didn't mean to make you jump. I just wanted to apologize, you know, for Sharon. She's kind of lost her muffler, if you know what I mean.
Noel, please try to keep her away from me. She really frightens me. She's very weird.
Well, like, I just want you to know that she and me aren't, like, not at all, you know?
Look, please, I just have to get
I
back.
like your blouse.
Wow. Oh, man, I got no game. I just should have been more subtle with it. I should have... Ah. Get your head in the game, Dunkirk.
Beautiful.
Oh, the way you run away and tear is just so sexy, baby.
Wasn't she wearing something different in the hallway scene we just saw her in? Or is this later?
Must be another time.
Miss Campbell, this is your third time late. Is there any problem?
No problem.
Yes, I keep getting assaulted by people in this prison that I'm in.
No, thanks. I'd just like to stay in bed if you really want to know.
Just like Brian did.
That's right.
Hi. I'd like to be admitted to where Debbie is.
He's talking to the screws.
Please.
Where Debbie is? You're talking about protective custody. That's for informers and baby killers. You don't want to go there. Can't come.
What baby do I got to kill? I mean, let's.
Well, you might be killed. What you want is the administrative seg area. Then you can always come back.
Yeah, administrative seg. I'd like to go up there.
Did you know this could hurt your parole?
My parole?
Lying around in a cell all day like a sack of potatoes, you're not exactly a model of rehabilitation.
Oh, wait a minute.
This system doesn't, in general, seem to be very conducive to rehabilitation. I don't see them getting skills to help them into normal society here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's taking them. Boy, that woman's gonna be mad when she asks for them back.
Uh-oh. At least they're really well hidden in the cell, so the guards will never find them.
That's right. Good hiding place there. Top drawer, bag sticking out. That's where I'd put them.
Oh, smash it.
You know what was
Like
a great mirror smash was the Joker in Batman.
Yeah. That was a good one.
It was.
Cat poo on the floor. Cat poo on the floor. Cockroach.
Did she say cat poo on the floor?
Yes.
Even a hole in the wall.
I have that problem.
Hole. Even a hole. A hole.
Right, totally.
We've all been there, lady.
Working on lyrics for a new song here.
Ashquar, we're going to have to take away Dwight Michael for a little while. To give you
Okay, that's her son, I take it.
Yeah.
Nope. You're supposed to be on top of that. That's. Oh, I see. She's getting something. All right.
I mean, I know we're supposed to be moved here and all of it by this, but
yeah,
they should never let one actor in this movie act for more than a couple of seconds at a time before another actor comes in and does some acting.
Bad.
Okay.
Like, we were supposed to, I take it we're supposed to have this movie go, wow, it really sucks being in a prison. But all this is making me go is like
Bad.
They really need to fix prisons, because they said, rehabilitation. Like, well, what is happening in here that would let anyone be rehabilitated?
Well, it's impossible. That's the whole problem. I don't know how there is a way to rehab for some of these crazy crimes. You should probably not have some of the laws that criminalize behaviors that are only quote unquote destructive to yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like we shouldn't be criminalizing drugs and stuff, for instance. Let it out there, man. Let it ride.
Well, I think this woman is in there probably because she was addicted to drugs and they took her son away, and then I don't know what happened, But yeah, there's no help for anyone in here. I changed my mind. I'll mail that letter for you. Oh, a little too late. So there's a very telling character moment. She's not even yelling for a guard or anything. She's like, nope, none of my business.
Back to sleep.
Get involved.
Under the bed.
No, again, they're not even teaching how to use beds properly.
Allison, guess how many letters of support I've got?
3.
Allison, you're not still in your pajamas.
What? Oh.
Well, I'm in prison, Dad. Where, like, do you want me dressed up for this meeting?
Allison, I wish I could take you away, but I can't. I can't do bloody anything but get letters. Here, look at this. We got a letter from Ronald Cox, president of the university.
Why should I get a letter from the president, Dad?
President of the university, honey. Not the real president.
Father, last night a woman was slashing her wrists over and over. And I was too scared to call for help. Too scared for my own stupid self.
So I started slashing her wrists too.
Can't beat him, join him.
That's right.
Allison.
Not even going to finish that sentence, huh, Dad?
Wow.
Listen, you may be out of here in 11 months. 330 days. Just please try to...
What? Try to what?
Would it be something if, like, the last act of this movie is just like a balls out, like, action? Like there's all of a sudden there's like fighting and explosions and
that would be great. I would welcome it.
Yeah.
How's the job search?
This movie has been agonizingly slow.
Yes, it very much has.
Have the money anymore to hire research assistants.
Oh my God.
Remember when we watched the movie about the Gulag? I missed the movie about the Gulag.
Yeah, really.
Well, as long as I don't have...
What if I told you, gentlemen, we were only now hitting the halfway point of this movie?
I saw the meter.
Yeah.
Better be good.
Hi, Allison. You coming to the dance? Oh, no.
The dance?
Really tired.
I don't know if it's a
Right.
good idea to have a dance in a prison.
Like us, eh?
They've referenced the tunnels a couple of times. Maybe we'll get an action scene in there.
Yeah. Something.
Oh, here we go. Jail
Here's a
prom.
dance. I guess you need to dance too in a prison, you know?
Congratulations, all new convictions.
This is one for the death row lifers. Here we go.
I give you 1985's convicted felons.
And now it's time for Felon Queen and Queen.
God, I missed you when you were away. Just hold me tighter.
I want to know about this woman who was away. Like, she left prison, she got out, and then she just came back.
Vacationing in Europe and then came back after that.
Yeah, you're allowed on a little vacation out of prison.
Everybody needs some time away of your day-to-day grind.
I'd take Duncan's European Vacation over this movie. I remember walking around like this lady in junior high when the dances were going on because I didn't have a girlfriend, you know? And so the song would play and I'd just pull this move. I'd just walk around like that.
Just walk around creepily looking at the couples dancing.
That's right. Yeah, I wanted to like a one or two down. I would just kind of just sit and watch. And, yeah.
Yeah, and then by snow would come on, and I'd hit the dance floor again. You know?
Yeah, well, naturally, you have to.
And that's where you'd really lose the ladies.
Oh yeah.
I'd always laugh when we'd go to like a roller rink or something like that, and they'd play like very like I'm thinking back on it. Here we were like junior high, and they were playing like songs about like, you know, like make love like a man. We were all singing along like we were like 13.
Well, look at
It's like none of us had sex.
Until that night.
Until that night.
When my high school English teacher, who went to a woman's prison later because of it.
Who was definitely not a pedophile.
Not a pedophile. Uh-oh.
The prisoners seem to have extraordinary freedom to walk around the jail. When I think of jail, I think of prisoners in cells just sitting there.
No, I think it's fairly common. They keep you in like at night, but I mean they let you walk around for the most of the day.
Do you think that's new, or like Al Capone had the same sort of treatment, or?
Well, I don't know. I guess it depends. I mean, I imagine back then it might have been different, but
yeah.
Yeah, because Capone was he was in Alcatraz.
He was in Alcatraz,
right.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. When he got sick, he died there, I think.
Probably no dances in Alcatraz.
Yeah, I don't think they do dances in the men's prisons.
Oh, here we go. Shank.
There we go.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Is that the lady that slashed her wrists?
Yeah.
How's she
Is it?
still alive?
No, is it?
Yeah, it is. I think
it's
it
the
is.
crazy
it's the
one,
musician.
I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
that
didn't
was-
kill herself. She was just slashing. She was just cutting.
That's not the
'cause they're
musician, I don't
adult.
think. That's the crazy girlfriend lady.
That is, yes, but the woman she slashed across the face was the musician.
I see. That was the.
Yeah. Here we go. Chris Pence got it under control.
This is why you don't have dances.
You touch her and my friends outside will see to it that every member of your family ends up in green garbage bags.
Whoa.
Whoa, she has outside connections?
They're going to be okay inside of the garbage bags, though, right?
You idiots! You tied her up in black garbage bags. I told you, the green ones are my signature bag.
Yeah, gotta have brand recognition.
I promised her family dead in green garbage bags, and you dump them in these black garbage bags? You're making a fool out of me.
You people when we need, yay? You don't have to worry anymore about anything.
About her. You'll still have to worry about me, obviously.
Yeah,
But
very much about me.
Having the Mounties on your side. Trying. Trying.
Now, what I haven't figured out is how to get paid protection money because, I mean, nobody makes... Oh, I see what she's trading for protection. I get it now. She's even more handsy than the other one.
Yeah, she wants some snugs.
Yeah. Oh, no harm in a cuddle.
Meet my father. My father. He's very well off. He could do things for you.
Well, maybe if you introduced us. Is your father single? Is the mom still in the picture? Or?
I'd be happy to, really.
I could be your new mom.
But, Dad, she's protecting my life.
But surely the guards are paid.
The guards don't even have weapons, Dad. Sometimes they turn the other way when these things happen.
I want to speak to the
Not very often they turn the other way, it seems like.
Pigeons. If you speak to the warden, I'm finished.
Oh, I can't believe.
Daddy.
Well, sweetie, have you considered putting out? I mean, just putting it out there, honey. I mean, it seems like a fair trade-off.
If you want me safe, we have to play their way.
Bloody hell. Bloody hell.
Why doesn't the dad tell about Billy? Like, why doesn't he come forward with the information? She met this guy named Billy. They, because he knew him. He knew him. He said, "Where's Billy going?" Like, he clearly knew who Billy was.
Right.
So the
Is
wife,
Billy-
the daughter's not. But
Billy the linchpin that her fate hinges on?
well, no, it's just that because at the beginning when they were interrogating her, I said, "Well, you have no prior convictions. Clearly, someone put you up to this. Just give us a name. Who convinced you to do this?" And it was Billy that convinced her to do it, right? She met this guy. He convinced her to smuggle drugs. And the dad knew who he was because the dad said, "Where's Billy going?" So now she's saying, "Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to tell him about Billy. I don't want to do that. I could get out of here sooner if I did, but I don't want to do that." But why doesn't the dad just do it? Like, you know what? Be mad at me if you want, but I am going to tell them about Billy.
No,
get you out of prison sooner.
That's the wrong answer. Future lady drug dealers need a drug dealer lady to look up to. She's the one. She got caught smuggling. It was her and her alone that did it.
There you go.
Cement her legacy.
That's right. Drug kingpin of.
That's right.
Sudbury.
Queen pin.
Queen pin of Sudbury.
Stupid bitch, I should kill you. Cool down, Lori. She's a new fish and her hands are shaking.
Well, how do I know she didn't do it on purpose? Make me look like a goof, huh? How do I know?
Because I know people and I know she didn't. You know.
How do I know?
I'm just really clumsy.
So maybe you shouldn't be cutting people's hair.
Hey, Allison. Loretta's an artist. She makes animals out of clay. Don't you, Loretta? A very fine artist. The art teacher sold a couple, you know? Yeah. 2. The moose and other moose. I guess they liked your.
All right, that was pretty funny. It wasn't delivered very well, but that was pretty good. The moose and the other moose.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but Muppet Christmas Carol wasn't paced this horribly, was it?
No, it moved along at a nice, brisk pace. You know, they arrived at Fozzie's mom's house. Oh, there's a misunderstanding, but Fozzie's mom is now going to help them there. The Sesame Street gang shows up. The guy from Fraggle Rock shows up. They all have a nice time.
Give me a Jim Henson's prison over this lady's prison.
I want to see Muppets remake this movie. It's just Muppets as all the characters. Sweetums could play Dunkirk.
I love that idea.
Rizzo would have it the worst because he's a natural rat, you know.
Write in the comments what movies you think the Muppets should remake. And the standard Muppet rules apply. There's one main human, and all the rest of the characters are played by Muppets.
Yes.
Braveheart.
Braveheart is a good one. Shawshank Redemption.
You keep Mel Gibson, but all the rest are Muppets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or do you keep Longshanks? I don't know. It's got to be one of those two.
Longshanks is pretty great. I think Longshanks, because, he was pretty great in that movie.
Remember that scene where he throws the son's lover out the window? It could be like a Muppet flying out the window there. Gonzo falling down too.
Right.
You didn't see me do anything, Dunk.
If they could do Gladiator 2, why aren't we getting Braveheart 2?
Because he died at the end, Jordan.
Yeah, but the same goes for Gladiator,
Yeah, they're just as a new Gladiator, but there was only one William Wallace.
My dad, Derek Campbell.
Pleased to meet you. Give it a rap soundtrack. You're in business.
They're very well made, don't you think, Dad?
Yes, they seem to be very well made.
Lena made them.
Ah.
Starring Timothy Chalamet.
Well, I thought that maybe some of the other professors might buy them off you.
Oh?
You want me to sell
out of your mind,
birdhouses at the university?
Yes, I see.
So if you put this amount in this account, then we're even Steven.
$1 million.
Well, they're quality-made birdhouses, but
he looks pleased.
I think he's pleased with this. Your friend is intriguing. How long until she gets out of here? She has business acumen. She's a snazzy dresser. He's not really going to sell those birdhouses to his professor friends.
Throws them away immediately. Dad, those birdhouses were full of drugs. You're supposed to sell the drugs and...
Marcy? Children's song, isn't it?
Do.
She's still kicking after the self-inflicted wounds and the face slash.
Yeah, well, you know.
I just came by to get that book I lent you. You know,
Oh, she's going to be angry because there was no pills left.
Marcy, I'm not in the mood for games.
What did you think she was going to do with them? Did you not know she was a drug addict?
Campbell, keep the matron busy.
That's what she came up with, though, is don't eat bumblebee pie because your teeth will sting? You'd think the prison life would give her a more rich experience to draw from.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're looking for the pills, I took them all.
Take a look in my tummy, why don't you?
Nothing.
Like, what did you think was going to happen?
I was just having a laugh over this letter I got from my cousin in Dartmouth.
Dartmouth, eh? I was just there last summer. Nice country.
Dartmouth, eh? It sounds fascinating. Please sit here and tell me more all about it. Because my life isn't shitty enough being a prison guard looking after you idiots.
Well, there's this family called the Suples near them.
Suples, that makes me think of Soupy Sales.
Hilarious.
Some good back and forth. Thanks for all this.
There were 13 of them. Oh, it was frizzy.
That's a solid punch.
I always wished I...
So now she's got to come up with a funny story. And if there's no funny story in her envelope, like her letter, she's got to now I got to write a funny story.
Hey, Justin, you're finally getting an erotic scene in this
film.
film.
Here we go.
Hey.
We're getting an
I'll have
action
you
scene at
know,
least.
I was the one who's been rubbing himself to this movie,
Yeah.
not Justin.
You know, I just want to point out, ladies, that this still does not get your pills back.
The shower floods out pretty easily there, too, it seems.
I won't bore you anymore.
Yeah, no problem.
I guess I've talked to you enough for now.
You had to know it was a distraction. I mean, I guess, though, prisoners, you just got to talk to somebody. God, I wasted a perfectly good letter. Maybe you shouldn't have had all those pills. You know?
She's fine. A little bit wet.
She did seem fine, actually.
1610 translation of the Bible.
Yeah, she looks okay considering she was just beaten up. She looks like she went,
Fear no evil.
I didn't know you were in this class, Dunkirk.
I will fear no evil.
That lie is killing.
Excuse me for a moment, would you? Dunkirk, can I speak to you for a moment, please? Okay.
Yes, let's walk over to this part of the room.
The idea is how come you went and sold yourself to the devil?
Dunkirk, get away from me. I mean it.
After you for nothing.
Yeah, for one thing, you can't keep that lunatic away from me. And another thing, you know damn well I don't have a choice anymore.
You always got a choice.
You know that I don't.
Next, you're going to be smashing bodies. You're going to be breaking legs. You're going to be...
Dunky, you know as well as I do, 9 times out of 10, they deserve it.
What? What did you say?
I'm just saying it's not so black and white. Leave me alone.
Oh, just like them.
Yeah.
Wow. Dunkirk's not going to be happy about this.
No, Dunkirk has a very complex moral compass as to what she thinks is okay and what she thinks has a problem with.
Nothing like a Midsummer's Night Eve, eh?
Yes. Yes, it's lovely.
Midsummer's Night Eve.
Used to be my favorite thing.
That's just a Midsummer's Eve.
Yeah, just like we know night and eve happen at the same time.
Now, even if I get a chance to go outside at night, I won't. Because it opens up my gut. You know what I mean?
No, that's insane.
Night air. Can't breathe it.
You know what else opens up your gut? A shiv in a prison.
Now, eve air, that I can breathe.
I can live with that, but night air, no. Can't breathe it.
I frighten you, don't I?
Well, yeah, you held it molested her.
Yeah,
I've been in a perpetual state of fear. I've been in a perpetual state of fear since I've come into here. So yes.
Capable of ripping out the throats of the other animals gets their own throat ripped. I was thrown in this system when I was 14 for promiscuity. Yeah. Promiscuity. Cutie.
Is that a crime?
And it took me about 5 years of getting bashed around before I learned.
You get 5 years for promiscuity? That something seems wrong there.
No, I think she got even more because she said it took me 5 years of getting bashed around before I learned. So she was in there longer than 5 years.
Right?
Is that like a euphemism for hooking? Is that what she was doing?
Probably.
She was a sex worker.
You know.
But she was 14. So here we go.
Yeah.
Like, why is she the one going to prison? Like maybe hey, a 14-year-old is hooking. Maybe we should help them, try to get them out of this lifestyle.
Derek.
Nah, just send them to prison.
It's not an ideal lifestyle, certainly.
Right. Just wanted to let you know, notify you the payment for the birdhouse is received and in the account. Okay?
Oh yeah. Hopefully he's selling a lot of these birdhouses.
Everybody is doing bird houses. You'd think they'd expand the market a little bit, start building bird condominiums and bird complexes.
I know it was just an excuse to hey, transfer me the money and here's the product we're giving you. But I mean, I wonder if they're like, I hope they did. I honestly do hope they enjoy these birdhouses.
So if you just give this to Dad when he comes tomorrow.
When you guys think of birds, who do you think of as the richest bird?
The wealthiest bird?
Yeah, like what would be the richest bird in your imagination?
I don't know. Bird of paradise, maybe? All those feathers?
Oh, really? I was going to say Blue Jay because of the sports with Toronto.
Okay.
No.
I think like a bald eagle kind of looks wealthy. Like he'd be good with a monocle.
Yeah. Or a vulture kind of looks like an old, like Mr. Burns,
Like an old rich guy. Yeah, very good point.
Yeah, it's got one of those natural kind of cuffed necks.
Oh, a fur-lined collar.
I get my throat ripped
Yeah.
out.
What about the poorest bird?
Oh, Lena, we made a deal.
Buzzard.
Keep you safe.
Buzzard? Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chickadee, maybe.
Chickadee. Always slumming it.
Yeah, I can see chickadee actually.
So I guess.
What about as far as the wealthiest bird? What about the golden finch?
Ooh,
there
okay,
you go.
yeah, I like that.
Forest bird, pigeons. They all seem homeless.
What about
Pigeons,
a penguin?
She wondered if you'd pick it up for me.
It's in a tuxedo, so
it looks kind of ritzy.
Yeah, and it's got a kind of a smug attitude too.
Yeah.
Well,
like it thinks it's better than other birds. It just knows
better.
it is.
Yeah, just knows.
It's really delicate and you don't mind, do you?
I kind of do.
You know how chickens will sometimes flap their wings and kind of put on a show of how like, oh yeah, I can like totally fly if I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You think like an ostrich ever puts on that kind of show? Just like, hey, flaps its wings. It's just like, come on, any day now.
I mean, they flap them. I don't know if they expect to fly, but
I think the
They
chickens
run.
expect to fly a little bit.
Ostrich is more like a prancing bird.
Prancing bird,
chickens actually can fly a little bit. They can fly. They can fly for like.
Maybe.
Well, then they can fly up. They can fly up to like the top of the coop and stuff. They can't like soar, but they can you know.
Chicken's
Kind of a
really
double
kind of
jump.
the Dolly Parton of birds.
Has the large breasts.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the one making the toilet gin? Is that what we're...
Mm.
Weird Al Yankovic, everybody.
Okay, girls. One line. Come on. Dance class.
Broken Lizard should make a prison film.
Who should make a prison film?
Broken Lizard, the
Broken
Super
Lizard, yeah.
Troopers fellas.
That'd be funny.
Are they still doing stuff?
Yeah, they did a Quasimodo movie a couple years
that's
back.
right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
My opinion, it was good. It was way too long.
Yeah.
There seems to be a desire with movies these days to go at least 2 hours minimum. And I think that's a mistake. I think some of the best movies of all time are like in that 1.5 hour range.
Yeah. It depends what the movie is. I mean, some you don't notice. Others, it's like, yeah, this could have been stopped. I noticed that with the Peter Jackson King Kong that he did. Like, this could have stopped a while ago. You know?
Yep.
The original King Kong is so short. Like, they go to the island, they get the monkey, they get him to New York, he rampages, they shoot him. Like this one, this other Peter Jackson's like they added all these subplots and all this gack.
What the hell were you thinking about anyway? Who are you?
Dunkirk looks like she's always on the verge of smiling.
Yeah.
And I get it. From an actor's perspective, I get it. Because I sometimes fall into that habit too, because making movies is so fun.
These guys look like they're all having fun. Uh-oh.
Well, she's got
Dunkirk's gonna go on a
lustful
rampage.
eyes.
Gonna go on a rampage.
Very lustful eyes.
Rampage Jackson.
Swimming together in a warm...
Shut up! You're like a bloody subway of rush hour. Give me some brains.
Stay away from me, okay? This time I mean it, Shirley.
For good!
Uh-oh. Jeez.
Wow.
I guess the card game's over. Yeah, breakups are never fun.
Yeah, it's time to make some bad decisions.
So what did they ask? What did they ask her dad to do? I don't think I knew what was on that note.
Just pay money, I think.
Just more money, yeah.
She said about picking up something.
Oh. Maybe some drugs. More pills to replace the pills. Yeah.
Yeah. He thinks he's protecting his daughter.
Derek?
Derek Campbell.
Now he's got to smuggle the pills in.
Sure.
Yeah.
I know. I got it for her, didn't I?
Now she's gonna get her dad arrested now.
Yeah.
And he's going to go to a dad's prison.
Best place for him.
And we're gonna repeat the movie. The movie's gonna loop.
A large box for a small bottle of pills.
Yeah.
Oh, he is going to go to jail, isn't he?
What's in the lining of the jacket?
Yeah, they're lining the blouse with it.
Well, don't pull it
Oh,
out,
you're
man.
doing all that work.
Alice Campbell. Great, thank you.
It's just a
Just a cardigan.
car. It's like a note saying, "Hey, found the drugs, did them in the car. They were awesome."
I owe you 1 rope worth of cocaine.
Where is it? These are just photographs.
I don't know.
What the hell?
That's it. Your dad's gonna get it.
He must. Oh, God. Daddy wears a skirt. Didn't he give you a package with a skirt? I'm supposed to wear it to the special dinner coming up.
What the bloody hell is going on?
What did you do with
You know what's going on. Your daughter's in prison and she's trying to exchange favors for protection. Because that's how prisons work.
Daddy, get it back. You gotta get it
What
back.
has happened to you?
Don't be a jackass, Daddy. Come down to earth.
I used to like you, Allison.
You don't understand.
I understand that you risked our necks.
I didn't risk anything. Now just go back and get Jerry to give you another.
Are you mad?
I must have that skirt. If I don't have it.
If you don't have it, you don't have it. You don't have it, Allison. You don't have anything to give them.
Now all of a sudden you have a problem here.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm in serious danger.
So you could have gotten out of it at the beginning.
Orders are totally powerless.
But they are. They are. Do you think I'd do this if they weren't?
It's almost like you've never been to prison, Dad.
No. No, no, no. No more skirts. No more drives. No more money in her account. It's over.
So the money, totally fine with that. Didn't think there was anything nefarious going on whatsoever.
Here's the thing. I want a piece of the action. Time Dad gets a cut.
That's the way. 10% to the big guy.
Ah, there you go. Nice and subtle. Where are you gonna go? It's not like you can leave. It's a prison. They said I could go.
Oh, okay. Well, if they said
Yeah,
you could go,
just
I'm not going to stop you.
Leave.
Like idiocracy.
Yeah.
I want to be admitted to segregation.
Protective custody?
No, no, no. I want to come back. I'm not informing or anything. I just want to rest. I'd like to be moved right away if possible.
Now? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Allison, but administrative seg is completely full.
Oh, can't you just like convince someone to commit suicide or something?
Full? It can't be full.
Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's lots of you guys in here.
Next week.
I have an opening next week.
We're lined up. They packed and everything.
I was just kidding about that whole segregation thing.
Yeah. This lady totally ratted on her, too.
Just fooling around. That's all.
All right, what are the consequences going to be? Don't be in the hallway. Looks suspicious. Well.
Who's gonna step out?
Right.
That's the real question.
Nobody. Because this whole
Nobody. Everyone just left. They're giving her the cold shoulder. That's worse than any beating they could have delivered.
Wow.
There we go. Dunkirk.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the gang.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna kick her to death with their bare feet.
That's right. Elbow her to death with their bare elbows.
Oh, look who's joined them.
Wow.
We were wondering why you were in such a hurry to leave us.
I just wanted to sign myself into administrative sale for a couple of weeks. Because I don't like what's happening to me here.
We think it might be because you ripped us off.
John Cusack.
Who said you could have a line?
You stole my person. Then you stole their things.
That's John Cusack there. The real haggard kind of melody.
That one there.
Father found the drugs, and
It comes a time
right.
when a child has to grow up and be on their own. Know what I mean? I think you had something to show Allison, didn't you, Sharon?
Oh yeah.
A knife.
My drawings.
Line staff, open up. We got a problem here. Line staff, we got to talk to you.
I want my money now. I demand you go to security and get me what's right. She's mine. Lady, now. Bring me now.
Why is
Jump and attack her?
Preemptive
Yeah.
strike. Yeah.
Why the hell did they dock my pay?
Ah, she had her chance. Should have attacked her from behind.
Short, why?
Yeah. Or just kissed her passionately, confused her, threw her off, you know?
Right.
This place is a goddamn disgrace. What the hell's your...
This is a disgrace. What do you call this, a prison?
I seen her hurt me looking at you. Sharon, the kind of women you and her.
Well, you don't get paid for time in the hole. You were to...
It's pretty smart.
Wait. We don't get paid to be here? Well, then I am leaving. I quit.
Then I quit. Exactly.
You think you're much prettier than any of us. You're infected.
Icky. So... icky. It is in Coral's blood.
Really taking her time with this. I mean, you know, they can only distract the guard for so long.
You're not so pretty.
To go to the hole. Yeah, you was. I got no money.
All right, easy, ladies.
You know, there's hooks. You just unhook them. You think that a woman would have known that? Okay.
All right, we're getting the sexy movie we all thought we were going to be getting here. It's finally happening, gentlemen.
Finally happening.
If the music is triumphant, it's like, yeah.
What is going on?
I thought she was going to stab her.
I thought so too, honestly.
Uh-oh, that's even distracting them more. So is she raping her by knife point? Is that what's happening?
I think so.
and then just an upbeat song right away, like right into it. I mean, this movie is dull, but you got to hand it to him. It is not making, it's kind of driving its point home that prison is
sucks,
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think prison is half as bad as this movie.
In fact, several times during this movie, I remember thinking, God, I wish I was being sexually assaulted by knife point right now instead of watching this.
Choke her till
Dad, you've got to pretend that nothing has happened.
Nothing.
This has got to be top contender for like worst film we've ever watched on this godforsaken show.
I think now he's upset. Like you got to pretend that like nothing happened. Nothing. Like, yes, this happened to me because of what you did.
How's the birdhouse business treating you?
Birdhouse business is all right, thank you.
I love that response. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually. Quite lucrative. Thank you very much.
Got any room for a hefty old broad?
You're asking me to drive you to Toronto?
That's correct.
I'll be out front.
Good on you, Derek.
How can he drive her? Is she getting out?
I guess.
Why wouldn't he do to her what they did to his daughter?
Right.
Maybe because she
now
can
he's
still
getting
tell
revenge,
them
one rape at a time.
Maybe because she can still tell them to do stuff. Concrete hell, everybody. Maybe it's referring to what we're going through watching this movie. Maybe that's the concrete hell.
Like your body is solidifying into concrete.
Yeah. This movie is like visual arthritis.
Like looking at Medusa.
They don't have a thing to pull for fire alarm.
Yeah, it's just a sign.
big sign.
That's what I was thinking too.
It's just fire alarm.
Somebody comes along and puts it up every time there's a fire alarm. There's a guy responsible for hanging the signs.
What's that? Oh, she's now going into
Segregated.
Segregated. Getting quite the escort there. So how about this? Whenever someone comes to the guard table and starts telling you something, automatically we should go in that room and see, and just to make sure.
Hey, Allison, where are you going?
Allison?
Yeah, how many things have to happen until you finally understand? This is always a distraction.
No, I'm the bug, Lena. I'm going to protective custody with all the other bugs.
I don't believe it.
Because I had you charged, Lena.
Oh, so she's not actually leaving anywhere.
You were working for them all the time, weren't you? The warden planted you here just to screw us all up.
Come on, Lena, let's go.
You tell my kid. You tell my Donnie why his mom ain't home when she should be. You tell my Donnie.
Move it, Lena.
She's a horrible criminal who couldn't even stop committing crimes inside of jail.
So wait, she was some sort of plant the whole time? She's been working for I didn't catch what.
No,
Can't
I
be
think
so.
Allison.
I think that's paranoid delusion. I think what she did is she spilled the beans on the grape that she suffered at the hands of that lady's crony.
Ah.
I'm sorry, sir. We have to be going.
She's bringing her dad down too for selling illegal birdhouses. Testifying against him. I tried to stop him, Your Honor.
Billy's sure got a lot to answer for when they catch up with him.
You're in hell, brat! We're gonna get you for we'll find you wherever you are!
Yeah, she must have testified something, but testified against what? The smuggling? The drug?
I think
smuggling
so.
in? She must have...
I just wanted you to know that I looked up your name in this book of names, and it meant something really cool. But I just can't remember right now what it was. But it was something. Just like you are.
Yeah, she must have testified against the big gang. But for attempting to bring drugs in, or but I mean, they really did it only once and unsuccessfully. So
Yeah.
what information is she giving?
You've lost almost all your privileges. No gym, no groups, no school,
No Jim, no Dwight, no Michael.
Yeah.
Listen, what are you complaining about? It was your choice. Was it?
I feel like whoever scored the movie and the rape scene was like really off on that one.
Yeah, it was all, like I said, triumphant almost.
Yeah.
Like, finally, this is happening. The big cathartic release we were all waiting for.
Doesn't look that much different from the other set where she was in normal prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's draw this out a little longer.
If they don't put an establishing shot in, how will we know she's in prison, guys?
No, it'd be even cooler if they did some text over the movie here. Give us some exposition on the way out.
Yeah.
Well, but here we are.
This is going to be the end, isn't it?
I hope so.
It was. Now we're just turning to stone. Okay, well.
I gotta contact Judith Thompson and ask, hey, so what was happening in that movie? What was going on?
I liked the boss bitch. She was cool.
Yeah.
That was not something that needed to exist.
Yeah, Donkey was good.
Donkey. Good old Donkey.
Marcy was okay.
Sharon was utterly insane.
Yeah, she was crazy. Yeah. Yeah. The rest are forgettable.
Well, there we go. Turning to stone. You know what? I'm only going to give that 2 stars.
Wow.
Because I didn't care for it.
I'm going to give it negative stars.
Look at how high billing Paul Gross gets.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Was he? Oh, yeah, he was right in the middle. He was in for the beginning of the movie, and that was it.
Hey, sorry, George. What were you saying?
It was pain.
It was yeah.
It was pain. Negative stars. Negative 2.
That was a long one. I see what they were going for, but they really dragged that out. And I still didn't quite understand what happened. I'm assuming she testified against the big gang, but I mean, like, for what?
Seemingly.
Like, what did she do? What did she? And was like she made a plan with the warden. The warden put you in here as a plant. I mean, just for what? Like, what what did she tell them? Like, what did, like, you know, they're awful and they beat people up and they smuggle drugs in. Everyone's aware of that already.
Salted off.
She didn't. It's not like she found anything. It's not like they busted her with any drugs or anything. They didn't catch her with any.
No.
The whole movie was kind of a go nowhere affair.
Like we were in a prison in a way. Maybe that was the point.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for watching that wonderful film with us. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yep, we're all older now.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Thanks,
Thank
Eric.
you, Eric Till, for doing that to us.
Stick with
John
Muppet movies.
Kastner. What a tale. Not a tale for all, but what a tale.
A tale for
Canadian
no one.
Broadcasting Company.
Oh, there is your answer right there. CBC film.
Yeah. So we paid for that, everybody. We paid for that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, send your hate mail to the government of Canada.
Yep.
Please.
Care of Concrete Hell.
But we're still getting flack for this movie we made in the 80s.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of the candidates' position on Concrete Hell, so let's try to really nail that down.
Come on, that should be. If this isn't the topic of the next of the first debate in the upcoming election, I'm going to be really pissed off.
That's right.
Prime Minister, Mr. Speaker, can this current government explain why we made a movie like Concrete Hell?
We've been willing to apologize for past atrocities committed in the name of the government, and yet I've heard nothing on the topic of Concrete Hell. Why?
Concrete Hell.
I feel like I need a palate cleanser after watching that. I'm going to have to watch like Police Academy 7 or something.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do it.
Yep.
Oh, all right. Well, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. See you next time. Bye.
Kill the camp.
Ooh.
Hear him say that he's going to move that check.